I think the biggest jump we saw them make was in kindergarten, as far as math, spelling, the reading. The change between the end of preschool to the end of kindergarten was, they were already pretty far developed by that point, but that jump was substantial.
Oh, wow. For her specifically, I know it gave her a lot more independence.
I think he had time to gain a little more maturity. I think that he solidified some of the skills that he needed, especially reading, I think was the big one. Like, he was a really good reader.
She likes a challenge, and I think this school allowed her to try to think of the words. It accommodated her rate of learning, and that last year kindergarten really, I don't know, she just enjoyed it so much, and I think she learned so much more.
We saw Ramona spending her kindergarten year in Montessori as a great way to make that transition easier, which we think it did, so she was better prepared going into first grade.
Oh, excellent. They're way above first grade.
She exceeded first grade standards. She was fantastic and prepared and well prepared through her kindergarten experience at Montessori, and I flourished in first grade and beyond.
I think both of them were above average, everything. Looking back on, especially since he's so much more recent with this first grade, but talking with both first grade teachers, they were both pleased at how much more above average they were.
I think she exceeded my expectations. She's doing really well in first grade.
He did great meeting first grade standards. That wasn't a problem.
And yeah, they breezed through the beginning of first grade. They both made comments in first grade about how they were already past where they started, so they were kind of just going over what they had already learned and stuff. And so it was a big jump from preschool to the end of kindergarten. They learned quite a bit.
Well, the short answer is that it was worth it. I think you get what you pay for, and we saw Montessori as a way to give Ramona almost an individualized tutoring sort of education that was something she wouldn't get elsewhere.
Because we actually did talk about it when the decision came down, and we thought that the money was worthwhile for what we were getting out of it with the kids. We were very happy with their experience here and how they developed in their time at the school.
We just made it work because we knew that this is what we wanted for her. She was so happy here that we couldn't see taking her out that last year.
And it was just important, so we just set it aside, even though it's difficult.
We thought that he was learning so much here and doing such a great job that we were worried that by putting him into kindergarten with kids who'd never been to school before, that he was going to lose a lot of what he had achieved already. We also like the idea of him being a leader, of having a chance to teach the small kids and learn things like empathy and understanding for smaller people.
I just loved it here. I loved everything. I loved the teachers, the curriculum. I think the thing that I appreciated the most is that both of them were allowed to learn on their own pace.
Because I was learning so much.
Well, I stayed because we love the school. The school's like family at this point. All the kids will go here.
Because the teachers were brilliant here. Like the way that you can. I would want to take the whole school. The way you can learn at your own pace, I really liked.
We love the school. We love the philosophy. We love that Ramona loved to be here, and we wanted to offer her as much time in the place that she loved as we could.
Aw, because I love it here.
Hey!
I love the teachers and I love the program, and they were happy and they didn't want to go, and
I cried for my graduation.
I did too.
And it was great, like the parent days coming in and seeing the industriousness in both of them, and their ability to do stuff on their own. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. They knew where to go to do it. You could see that they were really almost, directing their own education. They knew what they wanted to do. They got to do it whenever they wanted to do it. They could show us. They could show us everything in the room. They could show us what they needed to do, where they were progressing toward. It was, and just seeing that and knowing that they were going back to that every day, that was wonderful. It just makes you feel really good when you know you're sending your kid to a place where they're going to maximize what they could be.
In first grade, you get to do tons of math stuff, so it gets your brain pumping with all that math already stored in the box of locked up stuff from kindergarten.
I just love everything about Montessori. I like the freedom of movement. I like that they're encouraged to learn based off of their interests and not off what they're told to learn. To me, to say was an easy choice.
Well, the whole school year of kindergarten here was like a whole activity place of learning. I just learned a lot here and kept on doing activities, learning. I never knew I was just learning. I just thought I was having fun.